What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sly Jordy, and welcome back to F1 24 driver career mode for the Miami Grand Prix, and also our first career mode episode with the new handling patch. So handling, if you watched my recent video, we've actually done 3 videos today. This is the 3rd one. I didn't know about it. I felt like it had definitely been marginally improved when we tried it, but I don't know for sure until we actually play the career mode, because I do feel like the AI in career mode might be a little bit different. But because we do have the new patch, the decision I made at the end of last episode to move it down to 80, I have reverted, and we're going to stick with 85 AI difficulty. It's been quite a weird season so far, but I feel like we're consistently towards the bottom of the points, other than the 5th place in Jeddah and the win in Australia. But we got 8th place in China. We came out with 6 points, as we did get I think about 4 points in the main race and 2 points in the sprint, which was our first sprint weekend. And yeah, it felt really weird to do that sprint weekend, that's for sure. But yeah, we are 100% back for the Miami Grand Prix, which is also a sprint weekend. So yeah, I'm quite scared. And we've already had a bunch of failures. Are you serious? We got the new plank though, at the very least. Alright. So, R&D screen. Let's see if Albon has actually, like, redone some of these. The plank's been completed. This part, that was my part. Okay, so, that's the cockpit weight reduction. Albon, that part failed for him, so he can do that. So we're going to do that. Restart development on that one. Albon can do the tyre blankets himself. Yeah, other than that though, we'll have a look at the vehicle. I should probably switch the camera off to have a look at this. So we've got 47%, 34%, 46%, 33%, 38%, 17%, and 47%. We actually have 5 gearboxes in this game. That is certainly a strange one. Only 2 energy stores. They do last the whole season. However, it is quite alarming that is already at 33%. So we might have to go a while where the energy store is going to be pretty worn. But everything else, I mean, the control electronics looks fine. But yeah, the turbocharger, yeah, everything else will have to be replaced within the next couple Grand Prix. And I'm honestly, since the next one is Imola after this, I'm going to save a lot of our fresh parts for then. So that's not something I'm going to worry about as of right now. So you know what, we are just going to get into it. We're actually 1 off of our target in terms of our contract, so that's looking really good. Let's have a look at the goals that we've got in our specialists. We've got complete 2 sessions without damaging your car. That one's impossible because we seem to get some silent damage. Complete the weekend with no more than 4 collisions with other cars. Yeah, I feel like that's a bit... I think either of these are both unavoidable, so we're just going to ignore that. We got Wind Tunnel Engineer. Complete a lap using at least 2 different car setups. Complete any session with the fastest lap. See, I don't know about that neither. 2 different car setups. I suppose we could do that in the practice. We only have 1 practice session though. Alright, we'll put that there, because we can use the default one and then we change it a bit afterwards. So yeah, we can still get that. Quality assurance tester. In practice, complete a lap using at least 2 sets of tyres. I think, yeah, we'll be doing that for sure. And complete a driven lap in 2 different sessions. That one's easy. Perfect 1 practice program. Let's do that one. Alright. So without further ado, let's actually get into this Miami Grand Prix. Round 6 of the Formula 1 World Championship. And yeah, you might be wondering why we're doing an episode today. I did say we weren't going to do one till Monday. Well, it turns out I'm not working today. And I'm not working next Friday neither, apparently. So it's all looking really good. So you get an extra 2 episodes. You get one today. Although I don't think I'm going to do another stream today. I think after we've done this stream, I'm going to relax, you know, and then we'll do our multiplayer streams over the weekend. I still haven't done a video on Challenge Career just yet, so we'll definitely have to check that out at some point. I'll probably do that afterwards because I do want to record some videos before going to bed tonight. So I do want to do one on Black Ops. That will come out some point this weekend. So we'll do Challenge Career, like, probably after this stream, and I'll do that alone. So we have 1 new upgrade that's come in, but we've had 3 failed upgrades. So one of them was the ICE improved materials, unfortunately. Let's have a look at the R&D tree then. So, new upgrades coming in for Miami for Red Bull, McLaren, Ferrari, Mercedes have a minor one, Aston Martin have a really good one, and oh my god, we have fallen. All those failed upgrades, we have absolutely plummeted. Wow. Wow. So the scope of Formula 1 has changed entirely for this Grand Prix, as VCarb, Haas, and Alpine have all overtaken us in the R&D. So all those failed upgrades, they have really come back to bite us in the arse here, as yeah, we are now pretty far behind in the R&D. That is just not a good sign at all. So this FP1 is going to be quite important. Then we've got sprint qualifying, the sprint race, the qualifying, and then the full race. So it's not looking good for this weekend, I'll tell you that right now. But we've got track acclimatization back in FP1, so at least we'll be using the hards for a bit. And then we can sort of gauge where our setup is at. With this new handling as well. It doesn't feel all too different. It feels a bit closer to F123 though, just a more stiff version. A lot of the quirks of a lot of the understeer is gone now. I will say that. So that's a really good sign for us. Alright. Track acclimatization. Let's go. Let's do this.
I've had a chat with the R&D team about the new parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so go and give them a try. Okay, track's green right now, so take a few laps to get the tyres up to temp and get yourself in the zone.
Alright. Here we go. Let me check audio first. Alright. Yeah, we're good. Right. First laps of Miami. That pit exit is a little weird. I will say that. And we'll have to see how the tyres feel as well. But yeah, handling feels a little bit like F123 now, like closer to that. Which it should have anyway, to be quite honest. Like, it still feels like F124, don't get me wrong. Like, it doesn't, it's not just F123 now. Like, obviously, as you can tell there are still some understeer, just like there was always for F124, but it's better. It feels more responsive, that's the word I'm looking for, which is just what we want, really, isn't it? You know? Right, let's see what we can do on this first lap then. So it looks like we've got more tyre wear on the
Okay,
front right
VRSO
currently.
coming up. Get ready to open it. Distance is on your MFD.
You know what the funny thing is? We've not had a single safety car or a red flag. Obviously, that's part of the patch in the career mode that the AI could make more mistakes, so we might be seeing that in this episode, who knows. But I'm really tempted to put like safety car and stuff on increased after this episode if we don't get anything, because we've just got nothing. Goal completed. Lovely. And that was... I don't know what that was for. But yeah, the car feels a lot better. It's more responsive. Still got that understeer, don't get me wrong. But the handling does feel better. But as you guys know, the handling's not been my issue. But if you watched the video earlier today, there has been a marginal improvement on the AI. I find it a bit easier to overtake now. I did some testing on Bahrain earlier today on 85 difficulty, and it does seem easier to overtake now. It's still difficult, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't feel almost impossible like it has done in this career mode so far. Time will tell, of course, in this episode, and we are now the second worst team on the grid. And maybe that's where the upgrades have come in. Maybe they've done a patch to do the vehicle performance as well. We'll have to have a look at like the full patch notes. But maybe that's why Williams are second to last now, because that's how it is in real life. Because the R&D does look a lot more realistic now, if you did look at that. You know, V-Carb, then followed by Haas, then Alpine, then Williams, and then Kick Sauber. Yeah, it was. I remember, because a lot of people in their career modes were complaining that, like, Kick Sauber were getting loads of points, like, consistently being in the top 10. So that means we've had a patch that makes the vehicle performance closer to real life. So I think we did as much as we could in terms of the Williams performance as was when we were the I think it was the 5th best car on the grid. No longer that now. We are now the second worst. Only worse than Kick Sauber. So, yeah, that's not good, is it? So, we might struggle this weekend. We might really have to scrap for points, and we already had to, so we might be in a bit of trouble. But yeah, a little bit more wear on the front right, but other than that, it seems fine to me. And I'm not really going to complain about the handling either, so I don't think we'll have to change any wing levels.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Yeah.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
That felt good. Right. So let's get back to the pits now. Make a few tweaks to the setup, and then do some race strategy. But yeah, hopefully we enjoy the career mode a lot more now, because I genuinely had it in my mind to do only 3 seasons and win the championship in like the 3rd season when we've changed teams, or when I wanted to change teams, and then end the series from there. Like, if the game had remained as it was, obviously, and it could still be that way, but the AI again have been marginally improved, and we'll see just how much in this episode. But yeah, but the race starts in the normal Grand Prix mode have definitely been improved. The AI have 100% been nerfed. Oh, that's an FIA warning. Okay, I might need to practice that, so we're going to do a flashback. Alright, so that'll need some practice for sure. But yeah, I'm quite happy with it, guys. Quite happy with the way the car feels, that's for sure. But I mean, I'll only be really happy with it once we see how it is in quali. But yeah, that was a good first lap on the hards. The hards feel good, so that's the important thing. If the hards feel good, then surely the other tyres will feel good, right? I mean, that's how it is in this game so far. In F123, it was a bit different. Some tyres, like, some softer tyres felt worse than harder tyres. So, you never know. Oh, we're on increased top speed for Miami. Okay. Right, so engine braking, we'll put that up to 60. I do like to harvest a little bit more. Front brake bias, we'll put that down to 50. And then tyre pressure, just put that all the way down. I'll be happy with that so far, because that does give us a little bit more straight line speed that we might thank ourselves for in future. Anyway, time for race strategy.
Clear the garage, please. Cars ready to leave.
Got a lot to do in practice. But yeah, next episode we'll be putting in a bunch of new engine units, since it will be Imola and we'll want to be quicker. So having a bunch of fresh parts will definitely help us against the other teams, for sure. Yeah, definitely very awkward pit entries and exits for Miami, I will say that. Already causing a lot of wear on the mediums, more than we need to, but whatever. We'll see how it ends up after these 5 laps. Some people are already testing the softs. I think my tyre allocation's always on softer, but for FP1 it always gives me mediums and hards, which I don't mind. We don't have any time at all to test hards in sprint weekends, you know? So I'm fine leaving it as it is. I'd rather get some data in and learn how the hards are on the track, instead of like going blind when I feel like I need to pit onto hards. Alright, here we go. Time for race strategy. Bunch of oversteer there. We'll have to do better on entry in that corner for sure. Late DRS activation as well. This is not a good lap. Oh, I always seem to hit the wall now. Miami's harder on this game than it was. in 23. Here comes Alonso. That's better than last lap, but still, I'm not really happy with that corner. Currently, anyway. Whoa. Mickey Mouse section, we definitely did really well. Awesome. That was the fastest through there as well. And given that a lot of people are on softs, that is pretty impressive. That was a really good lap. Wow! Shot up the leaderboard there. Yeah, 13% on the front right. That definitely takes a beating. I keep forgetting the camera's inverted. It's only lap 3, wow. But notice how they seem to have applied the vehicle performance upgrades, like updates, without asking for permission. In F123, they gave you the option to apply them to career saves if you wanted to. This year they've not given you the option, they've just done it. Which I'm not sure I like, to be honest. I was quite happy with our alternate universe thing that we had going on. Who's following me? Yeah, that's Alonso. Did we overtake him? I think we did overtake him earlier when he was on an outlap. And now he's caught up to us. Alright, last lap. Two people watching, what's up? Alright. That felt pretty good.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers. Understood. Stopping this lap.
Yeah, so the handling doesn't feel totally different. It's just more responsive now. So there's less understeer. Like, it's still there. So it's not like a completely overhauled handling. It's just gotten rid of a lot of the quirks that people had issues with. But for most of us controller players, it's just made the rear more stable and less understeer. I'm going to use so much overtake down the back straight. What an awkward pit entry. So awkward. You definitely lose time in Miami pits. There's no way. No way you wouldn't. Alright, so that is our one and only practice session on at Miami done. Pretty much. Right. Yeah, so there's a lot of wear. Yeah, the hards are better, I think. Because surely the hards would be like half as bad. But they're not. Like, you'd expect them to be like 8%, but no. So the hards look to be the better race start. It looks as though it might be a mediums to hard strategy. It depends how bad the softs are, but we're going to be using them in the sprint anyway. So we'll have to see what happens. But we are quicker than Albon on the softs. Albon's on the softs, so that is very, very telling. However, he might just be doing a proper lap right now. He's not recharging, so I think he's doing an actual lap. But we are quicker than he is on the soft, so at least we're on a track that we seem to be strong at, you know? That's what matters. He doesn't improve. Yeah, so that's about 2/10 difference, which I really don't mind at all. I really don't mind that.
And that's it. Practice is
Oh, he got...
over.
Yeah.
Until
So I think it remained that way.
goodbye.
That was his best lap. So right next to me. I think he actually improved, maybe? He went on the softs again. He used the... No. So he didn't improve. He did improve Sector 1 on his last lap. So I think he went out on new ones there. Or maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, I think he did. I don't know. Everybody else testing like hards and softs. Not a single person testing the mediums apart from me. Apparently. I mean, we could check these, obviously. All softs. Hard softs. All softs. Everyone just testing the softs for F3-1. I genuinely think that's a bit of a waste. Surely that would put them at a disadvantage for the race, right? Like in real life that would, as they have no data on those tyres. There you go, 200 earned right there. But yeah, I don't think driver perks exist anymore, as I've not seen it. They used to exist before, but yeah, they don't exist now. But yeah, there's 500 experience earned there, that's awesome. Alright, SQ1. This was very eventful in China, for sure. And we scratched and clawed our way to SQ3. I don't think that will happen this time, though, but our target will be to, qualify ahead of him. That'll be our target. Qualify ahead of Alex. Miami should be a great track to hit some high speeds. There are 3 long straights here. Be aware of their elevation changes around the turn for 14 and 15 chicane. It will be tight. You will find the best passing spots near turns 1, 11 and 17, so try to make the best of them. We are in Miami, so I expect you to have fun on and off the track while we are here. Awesome. Let's actually go into some R&D and see if we can redo one of those upgrades. Albon's already doing it. Good for him. And we could get the turbo improved materials. What do we actually need to catch up on? So we're pretty good for durability right now. What about powertrain? We've got the ignition system coming soon, which will give us a big boost. But yeah, there's been some big changes because Ferrari were not the most powerful engine last episode. So yeah, there's been some huge changes there. We could get that back. We're not doing too good in terms of the chassis. And what about aero? We are literally one of the worst when it comes to aero. So Venturi Tunnels is a minor one, but that will give us a bit of a boost over Haas, which would be very useful. Or we go with chassis tyre blankets. Is this mine? No, this is Albon's. Which would give us a boost over Haas and equal us with V-Carb. So that would give us a big boost in R&D, I think. And it's a 0% failure chance, and it comes before the next Grand Prix. So I think that's a no-brainer. But then our next one will most likely be Venturi Tunnels. Unfortunately, that will not be arriving until after Imola, if we do get that. So that's something to definitely keep in mind. But we do have a bunch of parts in progress that should hopefully come soon. But without further ado, it's time to get into sprint qualifying in Miami. It's going to be tough. And we discovered last episode there was a bit of a silent patch. The AI use overtake now in qualifying, so yeah. Looks like we'll be doing that too. Whew. Here we go then. Let's get ready to rumble. Okay. So, we'll be using the softs just to get out of SQ1, I think. And then we do a second lap in SQ2 with the softs just to see how we do. But yeah, you use that one set of softs like so much for it. It's so weird. Alright. See what everybody's doing. Is Albon set a lap? No, he hasn't. Albon has put in a 129.7. That's what we are aiming for. So, time to go.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
But I like how there's so much tyre wear now. You can't really just jump in to do flying laps now because you'll get so much tyre wear that it's not even worth it, you know? You just want to do the outlap yourself. We're in the last 5 minutes of the session. So, here we go. Let's just get out of SQ1, that's what matters. Got an itch in my head. There we go. And hopefully we don't have a situation like China where everybody's coming out of the bloody pits at the same time. And that's why we want to be like full speed.
We've dropped to P20.
I know, shut up. If there are people in front of me, I'm just going to restart the session and then just go out a minute earlier. Alright. Alright, time to get going. Right, overtake out of that. It's worth noting that we probably should have saved some overtake down the back straight. Smoothly does it. It's really imperative that we get the chicane right, which we seem to have. There's a purple second sector for us. And I need to save some overtake for across the line. Here we go. The last 10%. Across the line, that's P1. It has definitely gotten easier. It has definitely... The AI have definitely been nerfed somewhat. That is for darn sure. Right, let's recharge. Not too quickly though. So we'll leave it on medium.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
But at least we're at SQ1, that's the important thing. But yeah, as you guys saw at the beginning of the episode, I have kept it on 85. It's just been made easier now. But we did push like mad. So I don't know what the gap is going to be. But we should probably get moving to keep out the way of this Ferrari. Oh no, it's a Haas. They still haven't fixed the Haas colour codes. I think they marked that down as investigating for some reason, so it's not actually awaiting a patch. Which is really strange. Wouldn't it be funny if we find out that like on certain tracks the AI don't use ERS? So what was our lap time? 128.3, Norris 128.9, That's a big fucking gap, so there's a good chance that they don't use overtake on this particular track, but they definitely did in China. That is weird. We'll test that out in SQ2. Okay, this is a strange game, man. P1 in SQ1. Alright. So, obviously, since we're so far ahead in SQ1 there, that's because we used overtake. So, it's only certain tracks that the AI use overtake, which is really weird. Because they obviously used it in China. Or maybe the AI's OP in China qualifying. Again, I don't know how it works. They need to be a lot more transparent about it. Do the AI use overtake in qualifying? If so, why is it only on certain tracks? What are your intentions with it? You know, that's what I want to know. But now we're in SQ2, so I'm actually going to go out onto the mediums.
Right, car's ready. Let's get it out there.
We'll go out onto the mediums, and then we will come back, and then head straight out onto the softs. Alright, but we made it through. I actually didn't check. Okay, so our teammate made it through. A V-Carb made it through. That's it. The Saubers and the Hasses were eliminated. So that's 4 people. So who else was eliminated? The Alpines made it through. Oh yeah, and Daniel Ricciardo was knocked out. Okay. So Magnussen, Hulkenberg, Zhou, Bottas, and Ricciardo all eliminated. Albon's come out with me for some reason. But it does seem as though the AI are not using overtake. Albon's out on the softs most likely. I'm gonna let him pass. I think he's on. Is he on mediums? I think he's on softs. Albon, slow down, buddy. He's on those warm softs, so he already did a lap on those. And the warm softs will still be quicker, most likely. I'm just doing a banker lap here. Albon really wants to let me go on that last lap. Invalidated lap time corner cutting. I wasn't even doing a lap. I'm trying to overtake this fucking slow ass, bro. Surely the FIA should be able to, you know, let me do that. Right, we're gonna put that down to none. Put that down to none just to make sure we have all the ERS that we need. Okay, 100% this time instead of it being 80 odd in SQ1. Here we go. First lap of SQ2. Let's see what we can do. We're very close to the wall there. Right. Purple second sector on the mediums. I bet it's through that chicane where we're gaining a lot of the speed. I'm still going to go full speed on the in-lap, just to make sure we can get out in time to do the soft tyre lap. So that's P1 on the mediums. Yeah, I feel like it's gotten easier. They've nerfed the AI in quali, but at least we don't have to use overtake now. They have definitely nerfed the AI in quali. There is no doubt in my mind. Right, I don't even think we need to do another lap. I might end up regretting it. No. I think the AI's been nerfed. I reckon the AI has absolutely been nerfed. Because that is 2 sprint qualifying sessions in a row now where we've finished P1. Considering last episode, in China, where we had to absolutely fight so hard just to make it to SQ3, this is certainly a strange one. Alright. Let's wait a couple minutes. Everybody's gone out, apart from maybe, yeah, everybody's gone out, okay. Let's go! Yeah, I think, yeah, the AI has 100% been nerfed. We've not changed the difficulty since last episode. We're on 85 still. But it's a complete and utter change. It didn't feel like they got nerfed when I tried, you know, driving, like racing today. But it doesn't now. I mean, we'll have to see what happens, because there'll be a lot of the AI will be throwing in their best laps now, but P1 in both sessions? Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. Might have to turn the difficulty back up to 90. Like, I just can't seem to find out what difficulty we should be on. Because sometimes 85 seems too easy, and then it's too difficult. And then I put it on 90, and I get my ass kicked. Like, I don't get it, man. It is all over the place right now, this difficulty. Alright. Switch that off. Alright, let's see what we do then in this sprint. Sprint quali 3. How are we gonna do? Okay. We're 2/10 off of Alonso, but we don't know how close the rest of the grid are. Like, underneath Alonso anyway. P7. That's P7. Okay. Okay, it's not completely out of the realm entirely. I genuinely, like, if we got like a P1, I might have had to turn the difficulty up again. Alright, where we ended up then? Yeah, P7, okay. We might still have to turn the difficulty up, just a tad. But we are quite a while off of the guys above us, who are definitely on fresh soft. So the guys around us are on the same sort of thing. We could maybe turn the difficulty back up to like 87. That might seem reasonable. So I think we'll do that. Okay. But I don't want to do that for this race because, you know, but we'll see how this sprint race goes, and then when we go into the main qualifying in a bit, that's when we'll change the difficulty if it's needed. Okay. Let's have a look, see then. Alright, we've prepared as best we can, but the rest is up to you. Go out there and do what you do best. We'll be monitoring the data closely from the pit wall as always, and if you need specific information, just get on the radio button and ask, okay? See you in Parc Ferme, Mark. Alright. Sprint, 7 laps. Let's go. Isn't this the first ever Miami sprint? I don't think we had one last year. So, this is the first one, I'm pretty sure. I can't wait to get into Imola though, and we don't have a sprint weekend. I do miss doing longer, like, practice sessions and more practice sessions. I may have started the stream a bit too early, I don't know. I'm getting less viewers today, but that's because I've started it earlier, I think. I don't know. Oh well, I don't mind either way, because I mostly get my views after the fact, so, you know, don't mind it.
Welcome to today, up to be another fantastic weekend.
Alright, P7 is a pretty good place to start, considering the new updates to the vehicle performances.
Coast of Florida, the Miami International Autodrome has 19 corners and 3.36 miles of racing. It's a circuit designed to encourage close racing while meeting the highest safety standards. Either way, I'm sure it's one that will please the fans.
No, it's not. People hate on the Miami Grand Prix every year.
See how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic.
I want to see where Albon is.
And he'll start from pole position. And it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Sainz, Perez, Fernando Alonso, the rookie, Oscar Piastri, Russell, Hamilton, Stroll, Tsunoda, Gasly, Ocon,
oh no, Albon. P15.
Ricardo,
yeah, I think if we want to be close to our teammate again, we'll definitely have to turn the difficulty up, but again, we shall see how this sprint race goes. But I have a feeling we might put it up to 90, which would be nice because we're aiming to put it back to 95. Like it was in 23.
As a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the track. We've heard all the rumours this week about this driver, and in the words of Joe Strummer, should I stay or should I go? And it seems, according to the rumours, they're staying. Now, Ant, you know us, professionals as we are, we don't listen to
we had a secret meeting at the end of last episode with Aston Martin, so
driver, I think we were right.
they'll talk about it every time.
Because they were true. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? what do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you know, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, you know, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, you know, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
All right.
Okay,
That's a very long intro. That might be the longest we've ever seen. Another points finish, that's what we want. And this time we're on the softs. You love to see it. Let's go! Right, we've got some people ahead of us, namely Perez on the medium, so we might be able to catch him out.
Okay, how was that pull away? You'll have a bit more grip than that on the start, but we need to warm the tyres properly now. Make sure you get some heat into the brakes as well.
Well, mate, we're on softs, it won't matter. They're almost warm already, like, I'm not even going to have to move side to side. It also looks like pretty hot weather here in Miami, so I'm not too worried about it, to be honest. But yeah, the new patch has definitely nerfed the AI in terms of qualifying, for sure. Why are all my races late afternoon? Is it a glitch? Maybe. Maybe I'm in the late afternoon, I don't know. Something I've not noticed. Ooh. But yeah, the AI's definitely been nerfed in qualifying, for sure. Absolutely. I've never had that comfortable of a qualifying in this series, so hopefully this is a position where we can actually turn the difficulty back up to 90, you know? I want to stay in the 90-95 range. I don't want to go above that, I don't want to go below that, unless needed. Like, for example, if we go back to F123, I'm definitely playing that at 100 again. Alonso's warming up his tyres, he doesn't really need to though, because they're softs. Oh, actually, mine went a bit cold for a second there. Let's warm them up again. In Miami, the sun was almost down. Ah, okay then, it might just be a glitch on your end then. Are you on like MyTeam career or something? Because any glitches to do with that, I have not played MyTeam. Alright people, time to line up at the grid. Tyres are as warm as they're going to be.
Okay, good parking there, mate.
Not the greatest.
Make sure we get a great launch as
Not the
race
greatest
starts.
parking, but
Okay, so that's the rest of the grid.
we got a really good start.
Be patient and watch for those lights.
A bit more of a narrow. We'll see how well we can defend it. Alright, here we go. On the outside of Alonso, perhaps. We do have the inside. And there is a position gain. So the AI have certainly been nerfed. That would never have happened before. Alonso's looking. I'm going hot lap. I don't want to waste overtake right now. I'm trying to get my ERS efficiency better. Yeah, so AI straight line speed is still there. It's not entirely fixed just yet. So it might be worth sticking at 85 AI difficulty. You know, this is the issue I have. The 87 might be the happy medium that we end up having. Right, we saved a lot through there, so
That start was okay. Now stay alert for threats.
we've got overtake on. And I mean, look at that straight line. I mean, then again, that is a Red Bull. So we are the second worst car in the grid. We're definitely overperforming.
Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Alright. Shit. Alonso's trying to challenge me down the inside here. Got some DRS though. We overused the overtake then, unfortunately, so let's try and harvest a little bit. Sainz and Norris are fighting, and Leclerc and Verstappen, if you look on the minimap, they're fighting as well. That is a really good sign for the AI. Hold on, we might be looking at Perez here. Put that overtake on. Switch it down to hot lap. Yeah, alright, we could probably get close to Perez through certain corners.
Verstappen's just put up the fastest lap of the race so far.
Alright, he is behind Leclerc, however. Leclerc's made the overtake. Alonso's going for it again. I'm harvesting. And we might be in a bit of trouble from Piastri here. Yep, there you go, there's the overtake. We're going to make it 3 wide though. Jesus, that's a lot of contact. Alonso barging us wide. Wow. Only one of us could make it through then. But it was me. Just about though. Right, we got some space, so let's go on medium. Alonso's going to put us in a bit of trouble, so I'm going to take the inside. As Alonso goes past, but we're going to be able to defend this quite well. There we go. So P6 might be our ceiling. I'm okay with that though. But yeah, qualifying seems to have been nerfed, but the racing not so much, so I wouldn't turn it up to 90 at this rate. But qualifying certainly still feels weird. I think Perez may have just knocked us out of DRS. I'm going to take the inside this time. Alonso's still going to go around the outside and the inside of that. We did not get DRS on Perez. Bit of contact with Piastri there. I think we've just been double overtook, which is not good. Piastri though made 2 overtakes then. But yeah, look, fucking AI straight line speed, bro, it's still there. It's not really been fixed, to be honest. They've been nerfed in qualifying, but qualifying wasn't my issue, bro. It just, who complained about qualifying to make you nerf it, you know? That's what I want to know. But we're in the final sprint paying position, points paying sprint position now, unfortunately. Bit of contact with the back of Piastri right there. I won't complain too much seeing as the Williams has been nerfed, but yeah. See if we can just stick with Alonso and Piastri. At least we get DRS this time. Yeah, we're now in a bit of trouble from George. What can I do, you know? Big contact there. We can still defend against Russell there. Let's try and recharge through here. Oh, Piastri and Alonso fighting quite a bit. Oh, we've cut the corner there, bit of contact. That was very clumsy. That was extremely clumsy, that. Alright, we'll get this DRS. Seems as though we're both using hot lap. Recharged a little through there. Yeah, this might just come down to performance, but I really don't know, because the gameplay just feels so similar to how it was before that I can't say it's fixed F1 24, you know? We just can't seem to recharge enough. That might be down to ERS upgrades though as well. The fact Russell overtook us that quick. Like, overtake is so overpowered, bro.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus.
Makes me want to give up on life right now. Very unorthodox move. Yeah, the AI still have that massive boost. They haven't fixed anything with it. They've nerfed qualifying for some reason. But they haven't exactly fixed much. Oh, we have a lot of tyre wear. That could come into play as well. Ocon's right behind us.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
What are you doing, Lewis? What the fuck? Get out of here. Yeah, I can't really say they fixed the AI because they're still very much broken. I love how they do battle with you, but they have such a stupid advantage. Look at how much speed he gained through there. Like, fuck off. I'll ram you off the fucking road, pal. Where are they getting that secret boost? Like, I'm just going to keep my angry rant up because it's still not been fixed, in my opinion. Yeah, the handling's better. Blah, blah, blah. I love how the AI is managing to catch up to each other though. Like, Russell's already caught up to Alonso and Piastri. Like, what the fuck? I don't get it, man. I really don't. It hasn't been fixed. So, a pointless sprint. Despite the P7 qualifying. So I guess we are keeping it at 85 difficulty? I don't know, man. I'm just so lost with this game so far.
We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
I mean, a P9 in the Williams ain't bad, but it's pointless. There's no points. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well, that's an end to the sprint action. Next up, we'll set the grid for the Grand Prix. So we'll see you next time.
Alright, we'll take the P9. We shall take the P9. Whatever! Yeah, I can't say that they fixed it. I just can't say that. We did get a lot of bonuses though, but oh my god, we lost so much on pace that it just doesn't matter. We took a hit on the overall rating. That is a shame. That's a big shame. Alright, well, here's where it really matters though, qualifying. And I mean, if that was a normal race, we still would have got a point. And in the actual race, we will have, you know, pit stops. So, you know, there's still a good chance that we could have a strong weekend. But, yeah, I'm going to keep the difficulty at 85 because I don't think it's been improved.
Welcome back to Miami and welcome to qualifying. Only raw speed will separate these drivers today, but the question is, who's got what it takes to get pole?
Okay. Right, so what have we got available to us? We've got the sprint tyres. So those are the 39% wear. So those are the ones we used for the actual sprint. This is recommended for sprint, apparently. But we only had one pair of softs available for the actual sprint. So I don't know where this one's come from, to be quite honest with you. So is there just no point in saving it? I have no idea. I'm so confused. But it definitely would have been better to use mediums there, for sure. So I think we're definitely looking at a mediums to hard strategy for the actual race. Can we change? Oh wait, Parc Fermé's open. Oh, I didn't know this. Hello. So Parc Fermé's open now that the sprint is done. So we can actually mess around with this. I am 100% putting that tyre pressure all the way down. Like, all of this. We may as well just put it all the way down. Just entirely down, because we did pick up a lot of tyre wear in that race. So, yeah, there's that. I don't really feel the need to change a lot of this. I'm quite happy with how the car is. It's just the AI have ridiculous straight line speed that... to the point I just don't really know what to do. Everything else can pretty much stay the same. And we may as well go out and set a lap. So, let's go.
Okay, that's all the checks complete. We're ready to go.
Yes, sir. Alright. Let's go. Okay, let's keep an eye on that tyre wear. It's a bit darker out here now, there's a lot more shade, so the track might be a little less hot, therefore less wear, I hope. It is beautiful though, man. Like, actually looking at the environment now, got a bit of slip on the rear then. Yeah, look at it, man. I don't care what anybody says about Miami. It is a beautiful track for F1. It is fun in the game, in my opinion. It is genuinely one of my favourite tracks in the game. Say what you want about real life, but in the game it is genuinely one of my faves. I was a bit harsh on the turning there. Okay, tyre temps looking good. Right, so I think the AI might have been nerfed for qualifying. Maybe that will just be for the sprint. I don't know. Right. We'll want to get away from that McLaren over there. I don't know if he's just come out or if he's setting a lap right now, but we are about to start ours, so here we go. A bit late on the turn in there. Oh well. Oh, beautiful. Let's go. Okay. Took a bit too much curb there. You can tell by the bounce. Leclerc needs to get out of my way. Purple second sector though. Not bad. Leclerc needs to get out of the way. Thank you.
Right, that's us down into P16 now.
Oh my god, really close to the wall there. I was trying to look at why Leclerc's so close to us. He's getting a slipstream off of me. Hey, only 3/10 off of Verstappen though. Hey yo. Maybe I'm just really good at this track. It was similar in Australia, to be quite honest. So I think we got a good chance of a really good result here, to be honest. Perhaps. Mayhaps, bro. Like... oh god. Alright. Okay. Albon's setting a lap right now. 130. That's not too bad actually. 130 dead. We're about... okay. Maybe it is bad compared to me, because he's about a second off me. Maybe we do need to turn the difficulty up. But the race was case in point. Like, so, they've nerfed the AI in qualifying, but strangely enough they have done fuck all, or nearly fuck all, to the actual racing itself. For some reason. What is going on at Codemasters right now? Like, what are they doing? What are they playing at? Alright, whatever. I'm going to use the second set. Just to get out of... just to make sure we get out of Q1. For sure. I just want to get into Q3. Like, as long as we're starting in the top 10, I'm completely fine. You know? We'll do whatever from there. But I just want to get to Q3 as much as I can. So, let's see what we can do. Okay. Let's see what we can do. I mean, we know what we can do. Fucking P2. With the Red Bulls and Ferraris. So they've nerfed qualifying but not the actual race. Like... what? What is going on? Alright, we've only got 88% to work with. Bit of a slide through that corner, that's not a good start. but we'll have more grip now since the track's rubbered in, so it'll cancel that out. There we go. Could have had a better sector 1 towards the end there, but there's still time gained. It's a very close lap time, to be honest. Almost no point in coming out, but there might be a tenth to be found if we can get the final corner right. We've lost some slips. Yeah, we had the Leclerc slipstream earlier.
3 minutes to go.
There was literally no point coming back out to do another lap. Wow. So we have not improved at all. Lovely. But because we've not improved, even though I felt that was a really good lap, I think we're still making it through to Q1, but that is a giant waste of soft tyres. Yeah, that was a fucking waste. Wow. We might regret that. We might regret that. Oh, and we got a fuel system fault. That's fucking lovely.
We've got a bit of a situation at the moment. Seems like something's off with the fuel injection system. We're looking into it, but we're going to be out of action for a few minutes.
Oh well, we're not going for a lap until really late on, so whatever. Okay.
Okay, when you're ready, let's go.
Arbon's not so a good time. See, like, based on quali alone, obviously you would want to turn up the difficulty, but then you get into the race and it's a whole different story.
Right, that's us pushed down into P15.
Just doesn't make sense. Yeah, we can get this one lap out and then we'll have a fresh set ready for Q3. Okay. This will be our one and only lap of Q2, so let's see if we can get into Q3. Should be able to, judging from our lap in Q1, but you never know. Especially with this game. Oh, perfect. That section is harder
To P15.
in this game for sure, but this purple sector there. 5/10's quicker than P11, that's great. That is exactly what we want. P2 again, behind Verstappen. I don't get this game. I don't understand it. How, like, they've nerfed qualifying, but they've kept the racing still shit. Like, you still won't be able to get an overtake to save your life in the race because of how quick the AI straight line speed is. But when you do get past the AI, you can keep them behind you quite easily. Like, yes, I lost a lot of positions towards the end of the sprint, but that was because we had insane tyre wear and lack of ERS. And the car's slower now since it got nerfed, but we've made it to Q3. As you can tell, Albon is slower. I don't know how he's been out-qualified by Gasly in the Alpine, though. Oh, I know, because the Alpine is quicker than the Williams now, isn't it, in R&D? Mate, we've just been nerfed. This game keeps throwing shit at us. But yeah, there's no Albano in the garage now. We're the only Williams in Q3. And we can only set one lap. Man, why are these sessions so long, by the way? Were they always 12 minutes? Okay.
Checks complete. Everyone be aware, we've got a car leaving the garage.
Alright, our last lap of qualifying. See, even when I'm driving normally, I can't get that corner right. Okay. Stroll made it to Q3. Wow. That's how you know the AI got nerfed, because Stroll has never made it to Q3 in this game. Because he's shit. Anyway, here we go. God, I hate that corner with a burning passion. You know, I've never actually gotten that corner right, like, ever, I swear. We're 3/10 off of Perez. Alright, that was a good section. Another purple sector. We're just really good in Sector 2, apparently. It must be through the Mickey Mouse section, because I do feel really quick through there. P2 on the grid.
That's you into P2. You're currently on the
Oh
front row.
man,
Nice
qualifying
work.
has been nerfed. Jesus. I mean, I wonder if anyone could knock me off that pedestal. No. Qualifying's been nerfed big time. What is going on with this game? I don't get it. Ugh. But at least we gained back what we pretty much lost in the sprint. In our rating, anyway. Ugh. Right. Okay. Let's see what we got. Hi Jordy, we've all been putting in the legwork for months back at the factory and throughout the weekend as well, but the only thing that really matters is today, so let's make all that effort worthwhile and make this another race to remember, okay? I'll be supporting you as best I can from the wall. Okay. Alright, 20 laps of Miami. We're starting P2 on the grid, so this might even just be another win. Honestly, there's a really good chance. This game is just all over the place. I don't even know what to say. It's just all over the place.
Welcome to the Miami International Autodrome, home of the Miami Grand Prix. This exciting track circumnavigates the Hard Rock Stadium, home to the National Football League outfit, the Miami Dolphins.
Cool. What does that have to do with F1?
A lap of the Miami Grand Prix features 3.36 miles of track.
Hey,
around
what's
the
up,
Hard Rock
Philip?
Stadium, and 19 corners
Just in
make
time
up
for the
the
race.
Miami International Autodrome, which will
And boy,
challenge
do
the
I have a lot
drivers
to tell you about this new
wheel-to-wheel
patch.
race. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position.
What am I
and
doing
rookie
there?
completes the front row.
You know?
Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Fernando Alonso, Sainz, Norris, Perez.
Yeah, I'll tell you in a minute when we do our strategy.
Oscar Piastri.
But man, it's
Hamilton, Gasly,
not looking good.
Tsunoda, Albon,
Not entirely, anyway.
Hulkenberg, Joe, Ricciardo, Magnussen, Bottas, and Esteban Ocon lines up at the back of the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And alongside me today, former Formula One driver and former world champion too. See, told you I'd give you a big intro. Anthony Davidson, hello. We've heard all the rumours this week about this.
Okay, we've already heard that. Alright.
Right, mate, I know it's hot in that cockpit, believe me, but your tyres are even hotter than that. You've got to work really hard today to keep them cool, otherwise we're going to suffer with our performance.
Right, so, the patch. Obviously, the main thing was to improve the handling, which they have. So the handling is improved, but that wasn't my issue anyway. The issue was was the AI. In qualifying, they have clearly been nerfed. I'm in P2 pretty easily. So there's that. And in the race, they haven't. There's been barely any changes. They've been made marginally worse. Like the AI are marginally improved in the races. Just like I said in my video earlier today when We did that. We did a couple races. Yeah, I'm not really happy with the patch, to be quite honest. It's just, I don't know. But let's try and get a win today, even though it makes absolutely no sense. The vehicle performance thing, that's been, added to make it line it up with real life. So we have the second worst car on the grid now, which makes this even more nonsensical. But here we are, of course. So yeah, race strategy. Yeah, we're always looking at our mediums to hards, so we'll stick with that. We'll do the 21.5, and yeah, let's get into the race.
Right, let's get the car up to temperature on this lap, please. We're learning the gears, so let's go through them all if you can.
Cool, I'd rather AI stay like it is now in the quali and the race to better in the way of overtaking. I want way more overtaking, more drama, more fun. Yeah, but that's the issue.
Weather shouldn't play a factor today. We're expecting it to remain dry all the way through.
That's the issue. It's not cool because the AI have not been improved. You know, everything I've been complaining about, how difficult it is to catch up to them, and the way they get that weird boost out of the corners, it's all still there. It's been marginally improved and not big enough for me to even recommend buying the game at this point. Still, you know? At this point, still stick with F123 if you haven't bought the game yet, to be honest. Because, yeah, it's just not it just yet. And I can't turn the difficulty down because then it's just too easy. Like I moved it back up to 85 for this new patch, and I've got a P2 in quali. I got a P7 in sprint qualifying. I ended up falling down the order towards the end, so we didn't gain any points. But we're on mediums this time, so it's going to go better. Yeah, that's day in China when Alonso got that insane boost. Yeah, exactly. It's still there. That's still a thing. They still get insane straight line speed. No difference has been made. Well, next to no difference has been made, you know? I'm just not really happy with the game currently.
Decent parking. Let's try and get a good launch as the lights go out.
Alright guys, let's see if we can get our second win of the season. It's weird, like it feels more difficult than F123, but my results have been way better than they were in F123 when we started anyway, at the same difficulty. So I just don't even know, I don't know what to tell you. Here we go then. Oh yeah, race starts have been nerfed a little bit. Verstappen's looking to cut us off. I'm gonna put in a little dive bomb. There you go. Now we look to stay ahead of everybody. Not gonna happen, as Verstappen will have DRS, but you know, it's worth a go. And then we can always see what we can do after the pit stops. Thank you very much. Yeah, P1 for us now. Oh shit! What's he doing? What is going on? Can someone tell me what the fuck just went on there? So there's that contact. I wouldn't say that was my fault. I mean, maybe, but... Oh, because Leclerc's there. Leclerc's sticking his bloody nose in. Alright. Let's pay attention to that. Try and stick to the curb a little bit. See if we can get round Verstappen in the stadium section. Give the fans something to cheer for. Alright, let's overtake out of there. Alright, we are definitely quicker in the Mickey Mouse chicane, for sure. Right. We're going to struggle a bit. I don't want to fight him too much, though. It is only the first stint.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Let's put hot lap on for a bit. Then jot it back down to medium. 5 people watching, what's up guys? Or gals? Probably guys. I don't know what that was. Ah shit. Here comes Verstappen. He does have DRS as well, by the way. So Max Verstappen, I would do the strategy, just drive the corners well, keep the battery high.
You can win that place back.
Yeah. Bit of a dive bomb there, he's still there. We are a bit in front of him though, he'll have to back out. There we go. Let's get out of the way of the slipstream. He is going to follow me, so I'll just go this way. Oh wow, he was looking for something there, wasn't he? Jesus. Beautiful drive chicane. Yeah, I seem to be pretty good at that. Carlos Sainz sets the fastest lap.
The fastest man on track right now. He's just posted the quickest lap of the race.
Yeah, good for him. He's not P1 though, is he? And I'm not winning the championship this season, so he could take the fastest lap for all I care. I'm trying, bro. Let's drop that down to none through the Mickey Mouse chicane, so then we can just get a lot of battery back. I think we can use hot lap in those sections. Verstappen really wants that overtake done. Put it down to none here. So Verstappen goes down the inside. We do have the inside here, so good advantage for us. Put that back down to medium, and we're back in front. You should hire me as an engineer. I mean, you'd be better than this dickhead. You know? Who fucking says he's disappointed in me after getting a P2 in F1 World, like... I'm sick of this engineer. I'll take anybody at this point. Daniel Ricciardo has been disqualified. What has happened? What a nightmare weekend for Daniel Ricciardo. That's Yuki. Oh. Has he spun out? He may have. Wowza. So Danny Rick is out, and that has somehow not caused a safety car. I've heard about this issue in F1 24, like... Things just don't seem to cause a safety car at all. If anything's going to cause a safety car, it should be that. He's in the middle of the pit lane, bro. He's on the pit exit. Like, the fuck is going on there? Leclerc's overtaking Verstappen somewhere. Ah, shit. I'm gonna stay on the inside here. Right, now we've got Leclerc to contend with. Lovely. I'm going to put it down to none. Seeing as we are in front right now, we could definitely... Like, we're not going to overtake through here. I mean, I could give you tips or strategy information if you want. Nah. I'm P1, bro. The strategy is going lovely. And I can save a lot of battery through here since I am in P1 after all. There we go. That's really going to help us. I can overtake out of there. Man, this is intense. There goes Leclerc. Late break. Oh, lovely. Bit aggressive, but you have to be with this AI, bro. I've never had to be so aggressive with F1 AI. Like, I still stand by the fact that this is the worst AI we've had in the franchise. For sure. Again, I didn't play 22, but it seems very similar from what everybody was saying about that game, so... Not much I can really do to defend this. When are we putting? Lap 9, oh god. We have quite a lot to go just yet. Just turn that back down to none again. Just gonna gain a lot of speed through there. I mean, obviously you're not supposed to be doing this, but I mean, if the AI is going to cheat with straight line speed, then... Oh, three wide, nearly. Oh, a bit of a collision behind us as well. We're through though. Wow, look at that. 2 wide behind us between Verstappen and Leclerc. Who is going to come out on top? I think it's Leclerc. Yeah, it is. Oh no, I put that on none by accident. Put it on a hot lap down this straight. Man, this is a long race. You're good on the exits. Yeah. Well, I am better than the AI in general on cornering. The only reason I'm not well out ahead right now because of the difficulty is because of the AI straight line speed. And it's made worse with this ERS system. Like, all the issues that people had in F1 22 has been made exponentially worse with this ERS system. Okay. See what I mean? And then he just pulls. I mean, he does have DRS as well, but even without it, they'd pull. That was a purple second sector this late on into the stint. You're doing a very good job keeping them behind, just enough at the same time you're having a lot of DRS to deploy if needed. Yeah, exactly. And I'm going to undercut them.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end
Well, not
of this
undercut,
lap.
but pit earlier. Because that'll give me some extra time, and if it's done correctly, because we're using the same strategy as we did in Australia, if we do it correctly, then they're not even going to be within DRS, and we can just drive till the end without having to worry. I hope, but...
Okay, mate. Engine's running too hot. Engine is running too hot. Let's keep it a bit cooler for now, please.
What do you mean? Above 133, avoid that. It's 131 right now. So what a pointless objective. Especially since it just goes down when we go into these areas. Tyres are looking decent. The hards are going to be really good, I think. I have a really good feeling about the hards. I'm not using any ERS down here, to be honest. Oh, there we go. Okay. I was really worried then. Right, let's get this right, people. Please don't cock it up this time.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go.
Yes!
Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like
Let's
a
go,
nice
boys.
stop time. We're happy
Let's
with
go,
that.
boys. Right, hot lap on, out lap critical.
Look after
Oh,
these
shit.
tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
We'll use overtake for a bit, just to make up that. Kind of cocked it up at the end there. Well, it might be okay. We'll probably gain so much time from this outlap that it won't matter at the end of the day anyway. I hope. I don't know how much time we lost from not turning off the pit limiter in time. As you can tell, I'm still trying to get used to not using pit assist. But the hards are going to be great. They're going to be absolutely fantastic. But yeah, the DRS trains, there's no longer any of those. That's why these guys are so far behind, to the point that I'm only 4 seconds off of Guanyu Zhou. And I'm already ahead of Magnussen and Bottas. But they may have pit already, or maybe not. Who knows? Let's have a look.
Magnussen's behind. Okay, push, push. Gap to the car behind. 12.5 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hard.
Yeah, so they just pit, same lap as I did, probably. Oh, 1 lap hold. They pit before me. They had a really early pit. Right, a bunch of people are pitting now. So, see what's going on here. We're behind Albon. But I don't know if other people have already pit. Who knows? They might have absolutely done me over here. But Leclerc wasn't too far off, and he's 2 seconds.
Changing mode on your MFD, or lift a little with gentle braking into corners to recharge it.
I have no idea what's going on. We might still be in for a battle, to be fair.
Car behind you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind, running hard tyres. And gap to the car in front, 4.8 seconds. Okay, so gap to the car behind, 2.7 seconds.
Alonso and Leclerc are fighting. Yeah, there's a lot more AI fighting now. Right, a bunch of people pitting now. I have no idea where Verstappen is, that's the problem.
Alexander's in the pits. Alexander in the pits. Yeah, really good job on hitting that target, mate. Nice work. Still a long way to go, though.
Okay. I don't know where Verstappen is at all. Oh, I think he's there. He's behind Alonso. Either that or Verstappen just came out of the pits. Right in the middle of that crowd. Jesus. Both of the McLarens have stayed out. It's like Bahrain, where both the V-carbs stayed out.
Alexander's coming in for his stop now.
What do you mean? He just went in. What's going on? Okay, he's there. He's in a bit of a DRS train, so maybe he could hopefully get out of that. Oh god, guys. At the very least, AI race starts have been nerfed, but the straight line speed thing is still around. I think we'll turn the difficulty back up to 87 after this episode. We're about to overtake Norris now. Piastri's still going. That is a very good strategy from Norris. He's only lost one position for doing that, and he's on fresher mediums. Really good strategy from Lando. I don't know about Oscar though. Really peculiar strategy from McLaren, but for Lando it appears to have come to fruition.
Remember to play around with ERS modes in your MFD if you need to.
Well, I don't. So shut up!
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Oh, I haven't heard that message in a while. Fucking sick of it. Happy now? Right, Piastri's pit. Let's see where he ends up, shall we? It's not looking good. Yeah, that is a horrible, horrible stop for Piastri. Alright. Yeah, this is going to end up like Australia. We've got a really good position now. If anything, we're going further and further ahead because we're in clean air. So this is going to be a pretty boring race now.
Somewhere on the internal combustion engine, be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
ICE at 55%. That's somewhere. So we will replace that in FP3 next episode. Probably. Yeah, I tend to do that. I tend to get all my programs done and then have fresh parts ready for qualifying. Just use FP3 to put in the new parts. Let's click on hot lap, burn off some of this energy. If you have so much battery, use it on the long straight because you're doing so good in the first and second sector without using the RS. Yeah, I think I'm just going to click on hot lap. Because I still gain energy on hot lap in the corners, funnily enough.
Okay, mate, we've got some clear track around us now, so let's use it and make this next lap a quick one. Let's go.
Hope that was no damage. I had an itchy eye. 132.6. I can do that. Especially since we got hot lap on. I am 99% sure I can do that. One thing I hate about the ERS is the display is so shit. Well, at the bottom, yeah, definitely a step down from last year. Last year's was so good. They're just changing stuff just to change it, you know? There's really no point in it. It was a lot easier to see like your brake and throttle inputs as well, like how much you were really putting in. Oh, we've absolutely smashed that objective.
Great stuff, mate. You hit the target well there. Nice one. There's a long way to go in this race, though, so keep your head down.
How's the tyres looking? Pretty good. What place is Albono?
Gap to your teammate behind, 19.7 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. They're in 13th place. And the time last
Yeah, he
lap
ain't getting any
on
points anytime soon.
33.1.
He got 5 points while he could, you know. But yeah, we got nerfed. We got nerfed in this recent patch. Mate, we've got another purple sector in Sector 2. Jeez. Well, I'll be damned. Those mediums are going to be really shit for Norris around this, like pretty soon. Although, Leclerc, Alonso and Verstappen seem to be battling, so Norris may have gotten a bit lucky. Verstappen sets the quickest lap. He is overtaking Leclerc. Oh, hot lap's been updated. Look at how much that has spent now. You used to be able to use hot lap for pretty much the rest of the race, which is what we did in Australia, for example. Well, we can't do that anymore, and Lando's catching up. So let's start saving it again. Alright, pretty good so far. That was a lot of battery saved then. He is catching up. What's the red bar about? That's how much you've saved in a lap, I'm pretty sure. Keep an eye on it when we cross the line here.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 25.4 seconds.
Yeah, it seems to go up in the braking zone, so it's just how much you save. Lando is going to be catching us up rapid. This is basically the Lando versus Verstappen Imola situation. So, we might be in a bit of trouble pretty soon. He's done really well on those mediums. Fair bloody play, Lando. He wants to try and replicate real life and get his first win in Formula 1. I'm not going to let that happen. It's Lando no wins forever in this career mode. Push. Alright, let's go. He's going to be within a second pretty soon. So for the next couple of laps, the next 3 laps, might be in a bit of trouble. Let's use overtake. Let's see if we can push him out of DRS now. Hey, what's up, Simon? Yeah, I think it's coming down to tyre wear. He did pit really late, didn't he? So, we're in trouble. But we'll just have to do what we did with Verstappen earlier on in the lap, you know? Earlier on in the race. Here comes Lando. Click off ERS. He's absolutely rapid. Yeah, this is basically what we did with Verstappen earlier all over again. Lando gained 6/10 in 1 lap. You just don't do that in real life Formula 1. Like, read that sentence you've just put out again. And tell me if that sounds like real life. It just doesn't. What is this? This game is weird. I'm taking the middle. Giving them absolutely no chance of making it. No space. Yellow flags. Yellow flags behind.
Green flag.
What's going on behind us? What is going on? Was there a collision? George Russell is out! George Russell is out of the session. So that was part of the patch as well. My AI failures are actually back again. They just never happened before. This game was just so broken when it came out. Right, we only need to do that for 1 more lap. I got this.
Final lap, final lap. Push, push.
Why was it using loads of ERS there? Did you notice that? Okay.
Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place.
No, it's fucking not. Shut up. Right, overtake on. Yeah, I did that, Philip, don't worry.
Yes!
Yes!
Yes, guys, yes! Come on, boys!
Woo!
Oh, superb driving. That is the race win, my friend. Well done.
Wowza. That was way better than Australia. I actually had to worry this time. In Australia, it was just hot lapping to the finish.
Here we are then, a phenomenal Miami Grand Prix. And what a
Let's
great show of
go!
skill from our race winners today.
It wasn't a good sprint, but it was damn sure a good race.
Well, it all came good in the end for them, but it wasn't an easy start. Not the most straightforward of days, but I think it shows great strength in an athlete as a driver when you can overcome a day like this and walk away still with a victory.
Hell yeah.
Oh, here they are now. I always love seeing the independent teams do well, and Williams have a long and storied history with F1. So I'm delighted to see them once again on the top step of the podium.
Yes! P1. Let's go. I don't know. I'm working tomorrow, so we'll see. There's no music. Where's the music gone? Look at that podium, though. Lando and Max. Lando nearly had me, you know. But it is pretty easy to defend. Like, the defending is pretty much the same as ever. That's the only thing, a part of the race that I'm quite happy with. And the handling. But I was always alright with that.
The sport has in store for us next time out. Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
So we're back into P3 in the standings with that race win. We're not going to challenge for the championship anytime soon, obviously. But it's always nice. And who knows where Williams might be in Season 2? Who knows where we could get them? Constructors-wise, I mean, look at this. This is a great position. No way are we falling to P7 now. So at this point, it's pretty much we're wanting to keep P5. We could go for P3, I guess, but I would just be carrying the team at that point. So we're in the same situation with Aston Martin now because of how Williams have been nerfed. Albon's going to have as much worth to me as Stroll does. So it's going to be essentially, and this is really poetic, just like F1 23 Season 1, it might be a battle between me and Alonso, but this time for the constructors instead of the drivers. Alonso is in P7. I mean, he could still battle me in the drivers' standings. Who knows? We'll have to see what happens. It's been a really, really weird season in F1 24 Season 1, but it's been a really good one. Way better than our Season 1 one so far. But then again, that was really good towards the end of the season. So I wonder how that's going to pan out. But yeah, for the first, we're already getting really close to our original points tally for that. So that was a pretty good pass, to be honest. Oh, big collision there, a lot of debris. Look at that. Wow. If only we'd see that in real life. That kind of fighting in Miami. This is probably one of my favourite races of the season. Besides Bahrain. I actually really liked Bahrain, but yeah, I think this might be my second favourite race of the season so far. Jeddah was pretty good though, actually. I think I'm underrating Jeddah a little bit. Look at that, side by side with Verstappen. Oh. Luckily this was a track that really served to our strengths as well, so the AI didn't have much of a chance to really rock it out ahead if they got ahead, because I'd always position my car for the inside and squeeze them out pretty much. I always like racing around Miami in the F1 game though, so no different here. Well, this is a pointless highlight, isn't it? No one was anywhere near me. Oh, it's because we hit the wall a little bit. Okay, I forgot about that. And this is Lando coming up to us now, lap 18. This is when he finally caught up on the back straight, or one of the back straights anyway. Well, we defended really well there, then turned off the RS as well. Saved a load. And there you go. Very close, that was. Very, very close. But we did it, people. We did it. And that's what matters. Target acquired. Set a target 3 above your current rating and achieve it during a season. Oh, we did it! And there you go, we did it. That was our first accolade as well. See you tomorrow or on Sunday. If I can stream tomorrow, I will. But it won't be career mode. We're not doing another career mode episode until Monday, unless I get an early finish from work. So, championship points, quantity of drivers' championship points earned, blah, blah, blah. So, we've reached a certain amount, and that's increased the experience by 2,500. So, look at that. Oh, a big ratings boost. Can't see exactly where it is, though, because my big face is in the way. Pace went down when I won the race. What? But we've reached 70. There you go. That's what matters. Oh, now it's 50-50. We are about to become the first driver for Williams. After years of Alex Albon being the main driver, we're about to become first driver. Maybe as soon as the next race. New perk unlocked. Awesome. That is awesome. We'll check that out next episode, of course. Wow. Pretty successful episode that was. Alright. First of many. Earn your first accolade in driver career. Awesome. Alright, bro. I'll see you whenever. And we got our new durability part, and we got a bunch of parts hopefully coming toward before Imola as well. Goals and perks unavailable. Oh, so we can't even have it right now. Any associated perks will be disabled until the specialist returns. Wow, thanks. Alright, well, thank you all so much for watching this episode of F1 24 Driver Career Mode. If you guys liked it, be sure to hit that like button as hard as you possibly can, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time. Until then, peace.